Rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. Now, here's George. Here's Hartenstein. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Morant passes to Wells. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and-one.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Dort misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's Morant with the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Now Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bane kicks to Morant. 3-pointer. And Desmond Bane with the 3.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Zach Edey picks one up.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Bane looking around. Launches a three, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Jackson from long range sinks the triple. Jackson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Wallace. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And Memphis also making a switch. Bane's checked in for Luke Kennard. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
To the middle, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Out left to the wing. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Here's Dort. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Bane passes to Jackson.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Jackson. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hartenstein. Morant outside. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Morant up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Bane. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Jackson against Hartenstein. Shoots from 12. Jackson misses. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Count that bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. The 3 from Morant. They get the rebound. Edey nails the baby hook. Edey's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Wells. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Edey. Outside, Bane. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got 11 points.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Williams with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He lobs it up.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Bain, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Williams gets the bucket. He's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant outside. Takes a 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Hartenstein with a screen on Bain. Buries it from three-point range. Dort's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Moran finds Aldama. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Aldama. From outside, off the mark. A wide open look here for Caruso. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Alex Caruso. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Out to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. Here's Clark. Williams with the block. Goes back up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Wells.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Dort on the wing. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. It's Dort on the wing. Williams passes to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Up top, Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Second chance shot, and Morant will lay it in. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve.
Aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Here's Brown. Jokic passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the game.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now here's Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Sinks the tray.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Green with the ball. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. And again, no good by Golden State.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Jokic gets the bucket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Brown. And Golden State also making a switch. Hield's checked in for Curry. 1:27 left to play in the first. Butler against Gordon. Butler passes to Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing. 5 on the clock. Will it go? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jokic. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Pass to Green. Hield on the wing. Shoots over Westbrook. And the basket by Hield.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Murray. The 15-footer. And here's Jokic. Over Green. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Doubled by Payton. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Porter. Here's Strother. Westbrook outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A different look for Denver. Brown's checked in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Porter finds Saric. Now here's Porter. Saric outside. Murray passes to Westbrook. Back to Murray. Saric, a screen on Curry. The Nuggets need to get one up. And there's Saric on the assist by Murray. Saric has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Now Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at three ball.
Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
No, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players. Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
Murray from outside, kept alive. Jokic muscles it down.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 14. Outside Butler puts up a three. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. Now Butler. No points so far. Over Gordon. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's Denver with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Shot from the wing. Jokic gets the bucket. Give him 8.
And Jokic using the old school mid-range.
Outside Moody. Back to Butler. Jokic against Green. To the inside. Curry, no good. The Nuggets lead by 11. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Back to Curry. Green, a screen. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. And some creativity from Porter that time, a guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Pass to Pajemski. Green, a screen. Jacks up a three. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 7 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. And Denver making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Here's Murray. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Payton. Murray passes to Westbrook. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
And here's Butler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 5.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
To the wing on the left. Payton with a steal. Murray against Curry. Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver leading by 8. Right side Murray. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Murray could score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Green. And here's Curry for 3. Curry buries the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Murray softly drops in the floater. Murray's got 8 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the 3. Murray deciding where to go with it. That 3's off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Payton passes to Curry. Outside Payton. The 3 ball connects from downtown. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Westbrook, the pass to Saric. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Timeout. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Curry over Murray. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
To the middle. Here's Porter. The Warriors pull it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
Down low. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Curry. Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Murray finds Jokic. Over Green. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Curry gets the bucket.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Oh, another miss by Jokic.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
To tie it up. It falls. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Murray. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. It's good! He buried a game winner!
Wins the game with nothing but zip.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. Harden with the defensive effort. Powell dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Holmgren. And that one's good. Leonard.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick-and-roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Leonard, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holmgren finds Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
1:07 left in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for George. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Wallace. Wiggins, that's a screen for Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. So, for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Norman Powell, and Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Clippers trail by 6. Outside Leonard. Simmons, a screen on Williams. Nobody near Leonard. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Pass to Williams. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside, Simmons. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Case and Wallace. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Jones with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Coffey. Tries the spin move. Outside, Simmons. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for. And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Zubats with the screen for Dunn. Pass to Coffey. Now Zubats. And he makes good on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. A step back shot here. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Holmgren's got his first points in this one.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to Dunn. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Zubats is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. A three from Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside, Dort. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Hartenstein. Joe with it. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dunn kicks to Harden. A 3 from Leonard. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Joe with it. With the fadeaway. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for the Clippers right now, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Kawhi all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. Williams kicks to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Holmgren's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Leonard attacking, and Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Zubac, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. From down in the low post, it goes. Zubac has got his 2nd basket of the game.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 21.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Williams. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Hartenstein with the screen on Leonard. Here's Holmgren. And the basket is good. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Zubac's a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Williams. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Wallace, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now here's Wallace. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Leonard finds Jones. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks, David.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Zubac the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Pulls it from the elbow. Leonard, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Knocked loose and stolen by Leonard. Dunn with it. Dort covering. Dunn kicks to Leonard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A shot by Williams, no good. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Powell against Gilgeous-Alexander. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Leonard has it in the corner. Puts it up from 15. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. Can't cash in.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Shot is good by Gordon.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morant looking around. Jackson on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Morant. Gets the three to fall. Morant's got 5 now.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Wells. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Outside Payne. Payne with a screen on Murray. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Porter, and here's Gordon from the arc, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Morant. It's a three-point game. Pass to Edey. Now here's Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. He can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 9.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Soft touch off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Porter. Gordon outside from behind the arc. And it's Payne with the rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
From deep, Morant again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot from 12. 2 points. That one goes.
Hits the runner like there's nothing to it. Look, for my money, that's one of the tougher shots in the game.
Morant against Murray. Crafty move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Here's Jokic. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Michael Porter. Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
To the inside, Porter. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Smart play there by Porter. working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson, and another basket for Memphis.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Watson. Pass to Porter from 11 feet away. Tries again, and the layup is good.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Kennard outside. Rebounded by Denver.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the basket by Westbrook. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Šarić. Brown comes in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. Now here's Murray. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jackson finds Bane. Here's Wells. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. Wells has got his second basket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Clark covers. The big man, Jokic.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Wells. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pass to Westbrook. Jokic with it. Here's Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Here's Wells. Jackson outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to the right wing. Porter from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. Got it up. No good. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Here's Morant following the score by Denver. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jackson. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Here's Porter. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Here's Brown. He's got 5. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Wells. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Outside Murray. Out to the right wing. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw drops for Jokic. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Morant on his way. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
Gordon outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pulls up, high post. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. And here's Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And yep, it's good. Morant's got 23.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Porter. Out to the wing. Brown passes to Gordon. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Porter. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Morant missing again.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Pass to Edey. Steps back. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hayden Watson is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Saric in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Murray. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pippen pass to Clark. And it's off from 3-point range. Nuggets trail by 8. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Clark. Floats one. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
The Nuggets want a timeout. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Jackson with a screen on Murray. And here's Morant outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Jokic in the post. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Ooh. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Morant, no good. Nuggets trail by 7. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Here's Morant. Drilled from 11 feet out. Morant's got 33.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
Jackson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Here's Edey, covered by Jokic. And there's a 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gordon from deep. Can't get it to drop. Outside Morant. And so So it's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top. Yeah.
Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center. Butler sets a screen for Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley with it. Now Green defending. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Conley. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Back to Conley. From past the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. Gobert maintaining balance through contact, remarkable concentration.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry from deep three-point land. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Up top Edwards. Outside Conley. Curry against Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Curry. Puts up a deep three. Curry with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Conley. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Outside Butler. Golden State moving it around. Podziemski's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall against Butler. Randall down low. Some solid defense from Butler.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Curry, good.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Pass to McDaniels. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one is good. Conley's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Curry, over Conley. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Stephen Curry. Healed against Edwards. And he dunks it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Back to Kuminga. Payton with the screen for Kuminga. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then for the Warriors, Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Payton.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Randle with a screen for Conley. Out to Edwards. The 3 ball. Edwards cashing in from outside.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Conley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Green with a screen on Conley. Curry from deep 3-point land. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley against Curry. Conley's shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Moody with it. Gobert on him. Golden State moving it around. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Moody.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. The kick outside to Butler. Another 3 for Golden State.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Conley's got 12 in the game. Here's Podziemski. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called. Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now Curry. 12 points for him. For the lead. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over in the corner, Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Count it, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and they take the lead. Podziemski's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the left wing, Gobert dishes to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Outside Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reeves got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry gets it to go inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Reed with a screen on heel. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
It's good from long range.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pass to Moody. Curry looking it over. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Curry with the three. Curry from three.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Edwards with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Edwards got 34 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Spins. Butler. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's Conley. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Curry, pass to Green. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Curry finds Pajemski. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Moody the pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Cans the 3.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Probably. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
In the West, duking it out here tonight, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, big talent on both sides. You and I have been talking about this game for a couple of weeks. This should be a terrific matchup.
Certainly one you circle on your calendar. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Gordon outside. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Brown. On the wing, Porter. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. And that's good. Gordon for 3.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Now here's Hartenstein. Takes a step back. Williams finds Hartenstein. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get it stopped first.
And that one's good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,000.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way, guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Saric checks in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Gordon. Williams, a screen on Porter. Takes a three. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Murray's got a
terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Pass to Wallace. Nice move. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Westbrook taking his time here. Three seconds left. The shot misses. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Michael Porter out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Zeke Naji. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Watson in at the three. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Here's Naji. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, going inside. Shot clock at 5. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And the Nuggets call time here. A different look for Denver. Brown comes in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Naji. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Porter. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Westbrook outside. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Westbrook outside. The three is up. And again, Denver with a three.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with the three of his own.
Timeout. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Michael Porter. Wallace with it. He's against Murray. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Shot clock at 2. Hartenstein. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Outside Watson. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. No match for the Joker.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Dort outside. And he gets that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Murray. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren, defended by Watson. Holmgren inside, and the layup is good off the glass. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Denver. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that misses. That would have put him up.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Jokic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Murray. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 11.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Dort outside. Now Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, sweet move. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Murray passes to Porter. And he converts the layup. He's got 10.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
For 3, Gordon. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Jokic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the free throw, no good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
To the left wing. Outside for Porter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. A different look for Denver. Saric checks in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for Jamal Murray. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. From the inbound. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire. And then he's straight into his motion.
Williams with the screen for the tie. Williams, that's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic is doubled. Left side Watson. 6 to shoot. Misses the jumper from the wing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
He can't get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Thunder. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Peyton Watson, Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Saric in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Pass to Saric. Now Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
The Nuggets trail. Now Westbrook. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you,
Timeout.
this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
The Nuggets want a timeout. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Gordon outside. Porter from outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray to take the lead. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Dort with it. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Jokic. He connects.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon pulls it in.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Inside. Here's Jokic. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
The deep three from Murray. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Pass to Jokic.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Thunder leading by 3. Dort finds Holmgren. Up and over Gordon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Hartenstein. And it's Jokic missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from 3-point range.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Here's Brown. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
For 3, Gordon. Hartenstein pulls it in.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
You know, and both teams gave their all.
winning teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Off target from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane against Edwards. Bane kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And a wide open look for Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Pass to Edey. And here is Bane. Wells with it. McDaniels defending. Here's Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Randall. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get any rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. And they pick up 2.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Inside, intercepted. Bane against Edwards. To the middle. The jump hook. Here's Morant. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Aldama from outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Clark. after the made shot from Desmond Bane. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lobbed up there for Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pippen against DiVincenzo. To the inside, Randall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Santi Aldama. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the power forward position.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here is Miller. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Drops in the tray.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson, covered by Miller. Tries from the block, and with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Miller with a screen on Kennard. To the paint. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Clark, the pass to Bane. Clark, a screen on Conley. For 3, Pippen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Back to Bane. Pippen, a screen on Conley. Bane for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Here's Dillingham. shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Wells kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Conley. Still scoreless. Pass to Randall. The Timberwolves have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here is Edwards, following the basket by Ja Morant. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Left side, Edwards. Conley, the pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Cans it from downtown. Randall's got 9.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Here's Edey. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Wells. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Shoots over Morant. Conley's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant surveying the D. Wells in the corner. Morant kicks to Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Edey over Randall. They get it back. Jackson from long range. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Bane. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now DiVincenzo. Clark for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
19 seconds left in the third. And here's Morant. He has 6. Shoots over Alexander Walker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter. For 3. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Pippen. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clark in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Reed. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. That one goes. Count it. Reed's got his first 2 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Bane with the bucket.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morant kicks to Wells. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Morant kicks to Wells. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Wells has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Here's Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you would please. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Good.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing. But Grizzlies call timeout. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Morant outside. With some arc, it's off.
A nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's the floater. Shot clock at 5. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Morant kicks to Jackson. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Morant against Conley. Here's Payne. Count it.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Over Edie.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Jackson dishes to Wells. Here's Morant. It drops.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock. And, guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Here's Morant. Missed inside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. This free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Morant passes to Wells. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now Los Angeles with it. Powell outside. Pass to Harden. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Porter. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Up top, Gordon. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Hits the trifecta.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Powell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Pass to Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. Now here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Watson with it. And here's Jokic, defended by Jones. Jokic, good.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
The Clippers trail. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Powell for 3. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Westbrook. Can't get it to fall. Leonard with the ball. Banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Pass to Jokic. Over Jones. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Hayden Watson is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Simmons against Westbrook. Simmons, the pass to Bogdanovich. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
And here's Saric for 3. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Coffey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The Nuggets trail. Saric outside. Shoots over Zubac, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Feel like for Saric, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Jones. Now Bogdanovich. Pulls up at the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Leonard's checked in for Coffey. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in for Simmons. Jokic in the post. Working on Jones. Jokic, no good. The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Jones, the pass to Harden. Poked loose. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Porter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And so the ball out of bounds. Out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Saric checks in for Michael Porter. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Leonard looking over the floor to the paint. Here's Coffey. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
To the wing, right side. Jokic the screen. A clear look for Westbrook. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Outside Murray. Saric outside. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. It's all tied in Los Angeles. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Leonard. Nice shot from the wing. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And that one, good. Jokic has got 8.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Leonard passes to Zubats. Here's Harden. And the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Porter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Norman Powell. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. And he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
To the middle. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubats. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And he lobs it up. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Murray passes to Jokic. There's a minute 26 left in the 3rd. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
And here's Harden. He's got 5. Over Murray. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Gordon outside. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Gordon outside. Westbrook finds Porter. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Porter's got 11 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Pass to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Good if it goes. And it's good.
The rule is confirmed.
The third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Denver, they've got Dario Saric, Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Watson in at the power forward position. Now here's Saric, outside Murray. Takes the three, drops in the three. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
With the teardrop and the basket by Coffey. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Pass to Brown. Here's Murray driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shot by Leonard, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon from downtown, and again Denver with a 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Harden. 14 feet away, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard attacking. Over Gordon. Leonard passes to Dunn. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, man, love calling Zubats' number there. At 7 feet, you can get shots off in big moments.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon with it. And Gordon with the big finish.
Huge play there from AG.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Jokic. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubats. Leonard inside. Defended by Gordon. To tie it up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Murray passes to Jokic. Count it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Leonard. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins. Jokic stepping up big time here.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
The Nuggets want a timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Murray deciding where to go with it. From the low block. Ooh, offline. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. That was Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry.